So here's the deal. They always tell you, don't wear white on TV. It's gonna wash you out. Believe me, that's the last thing I need. But there's also another little saying that goes like this. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Today, our Romans are wearing white. And that's because our Romans are lawn bowlers, and lawn bowlers wear white, though I have no idea why. Why do we wear white, Robert?
It's traditional.
It's okay if we're a little off-white with the...
Yeah, you're okay with the red and the black belt.
So we've covered the attire. What about the equipment?
Okay, the equipment is very important. Let me see how large your hands are.
Robert.
Yeah, about the same as me. Hold them round like that. See if you
heavy.
can. It's very, yeah, what, 3.5 pounds or so?
All right, so that's a good size.
Yeah, and if you can hold it like that without dropping it, you're good. So these are nice bowls. Let's go do it.
I'm sorry, couldn't help but notice your accent. You said these are nice bowls?
Bowls, not balls. They're bowls.
Good.
Yes.
Just making sure. I like your bowls. So one of the most important things when you're new to a sport is not necessarily learning the basics, boring. It's more about sounding like you know what you're talking about. So let's have a definition of terms. We know that that is a bowl.
Bowl.
What's this?
This is a ball. It's called a jack.
So what are we standing on?
We're standing on a bowling green.
And what's this?
This is a mat.
I thought it would have a more exotic name than Matt. All right, I guess we got it all covered. So hit the club, grab a cocktail?
Yes, got it.
All right, I like it. All right, cool. All right, apparently too early to start drinking, so we may as well just play.
Okay.
How do we start?
First thing to do is roll the jack. I'll roll it down there, and it has to be between 75.5 and 105 feet. There are markers on the sideboards to indicate that.
And you just throw
and then
it.
we'll center, we just throw it and we'll center it. It should be over a couple of feet.
So the jack's out, we got a bowl.
I'm going to hand you a bowl and tell you a little about it.
All right.
Notice one side has a small circle and the other a larger circle.
As Robert explained, that's because one side is lighter than the other, causing the bowl to curve towards the heavier side.
Here we go.
He forgot, however, to mention how important speed was to the game.
Okay, it's a little narrow, a little heavy. Whoa, it's in the ditch, is it? What's hitting the mat down there? Whoa, Matt helped it. Good. Okay,
Been working out.
now you know how heavy to throw it.
And the answer is not heavy at all. This is a sport of finesse.
This is a good one. This is your best to date. Yahoo!
Ooh,
Good one.
that's not bad. I mean, third bowl, fourth bowl. That's right, there's one in the ditch. And obviously, though, this is about who's closest to the jack,
Yes.
right? We never really went over the rules. It's funny how you didn't explain the rules of the game.
Well, I make them up as I go along.
All right, you explained to me the object was to get closest to the jack, but how do we score? I mean, what's the point system?
Okay, so all the bowls of the one team that are closer than any of the other will count, if you know what I mean.
Basically, it's like any closest to the whatever sport. Horseshoes, bocce ball, shuffleboard, they're all similar. Turns out, however, that lawn bowlers are very precise.
Is this a gentleman's game, or is there a lot of smack talk?
Depends. Some people are kind of nasty.
How about you?
I'm pretty mellow.
But that doesn't mean that Robert's not a competitor.
It's amazing how much mental toughness you need playing little old ladies and stuff. And it's,
Because you don't want to lose to a little old lady.
well, you don't want to lose at all, but you know, it's just,
But especially to a little old lady.
especially.
And it quickly became apparent that it's not just little old ladies and polite conversation on the green.
I just got heckled. I got heckled here. I thought you said this was a gentleman's sport.
Well, yes, we're not all gentlemen, so. He's
Apparently not.
ex-Navy,
Rough around the edges is what
Yeah.
you're telling me.
just a wee bit. Oh, wow.
You stole this from me.
Awesome, huh?
I mean, that's definitely closer.
Yeah, but look at all of yours. If I wasn't in there, if I'm over here, you've got 4 counters.
Jeez.
Look at that?
Yeah, but you were right there.
Oh, yeah, I was right there.
This is kind of like a Zamboni.
Yeah.
I like it.
Isn't it great?
You said you lived in Canada for a little bit.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I saw them.
You ever driven a Zamboni?
No.
Yeah, me
But my
either.
first weekend in Canada, I went to Maple Leaf Gardens, standing room only, saw the Leafs and the Rangers,
And the Zamboni.
and the Zamboni.
A typical game consists of about 16 ends, or 8 times there and back, and lasts around 2.5 hours, though it took me considerably less time than that to realize I was doomed.
All right, Robert, I understand it's customary to begin and end each game with a shake of the hand.
It is.
I know when I've been beat.
Good bowls. You played very well.
Well, thank you so much for your instruction. I really appreciate that. Lawn bowling. Who knew? Not our typical anything you can do segment, but I tell you what, I enjoyed it. Want to go get that drink?
All right, I'm ready.